Welcome, everybody, to week 2 of my Air Force Falcons LP for College Football 27. We are excited to finally have our home opener against North Dakota State. We lost last week in a very 20-point game against, as I look at the schedule here, we lost majorly last week by 60-40 to James Madison. I am hoping that our luck against North Dakota State will be good for us. We will have to wait and see. Next week we are taking on Nebraska before we start our road trip at Nevada. Home against Navy, Northern Illinois on the road. That would be a tough one. At home against UNLV, at Wyoming, and then Army at noon. San Jose at 4, 9 p.m. for UTEP and New Mexico to finish it up. Really going to be one of those deals as far as that is concerned. Crowd pattern will be default. We are going to kick the ball. We are down a offensive player. Let's actually look at our team injury report. Right now, Deshaun Davis is out 3 weeks due to a torn labrum, so he is out. So that's not good for our team. So we'll have to see how we're going to do without him for the next couple of games, as we are taking on a very difficult North Dakota State, who is brand new in the conference. We are going to kick the ball to start the second half, and let's see how we do.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs at Falcon Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. Here on the Air Force sideline, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly.
North Dakota State is our conference opener. I'm really very concerned about this. Last week, we had a big lead. We lost late in the one.
And the Falcons ready to kick it away first.
I don't know how we'll do against a good North Dakota State who really can pull off an upset. Let's see, they're 2-0. We're 0-1 because we have that bye week, so North Dakota State will have to take some bye weeks down the stretch. We have, I think, 1 or 2 more bye weeks.
Will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards.
Let's see how we do. It's not going to be a very fun punt, but we'll have to give it our all. And we got our first injury, and it's the running back.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot.
46,692 for 6,692.
This offense can take that next step.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Really nervous about this game here because it is our home opener. We want to make the cadets really proud.
And they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And there's our first down for North Dakota State. Really going to be a tough game because offensively we really did bad, but now this week we win the toss. We prefer the second half. So for the first series, we decided to put our defense out there and then save our offense for their first drive after North Dakota State gets the ball. So
might have a chance. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs.
Wow, we're injuring some North Dakota State people. That's not really good.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Roll will keep an eye on him. They've got it at the 40.
At 171 yards last week in our loss. Really want to get off to a good start because defensively we really did not get off to a good start. And I don't know how the hell we got away with that one.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going.
That was almost a first down, but he dropped the ball, so that was incomplete. So this killed us last week. We went for it on 4th down, and yep, North Dakota State just ran over us on that. So not really proud about that. 1st and 10 after the 4th down. They should have punted the ball. That was just my problem with it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams.
Just can't get anything going, but looks like we got a flag. I think that was a holding on North Dakota State. Yes, it was. I'm kind of not surprised they got called for a holding. Let's see here as we are trying to get back up. Last week, as I said, just wasn't our day against James Madison. Had a 20-point lead slip away. Let's see what we can do this week against North Dakota State at home. This is going to be a tough opponent because North Dakota State is usually the team that pulls upset galore. And hopefully they stay true to their name. Okay, there's a little pass. Nice tackle there, and big loss.
But when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now the 8th
20. Really good effort defensively. I'm really impressed with. We had a tackle there, but I think that's going to come back.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Let's see. Is it going to be a holding? Yes, sirree. I kind of figured that was a clear holding penalty.
Very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty.
We back him up 3rd and 30. Really good start. Defensively, I really like the start. We need a big start because this is going to be a tough opponent. Oh wow, look at that. First sack by Nick Beckwith. We just had trouble stopping James Madison last week. We deserved the loss last week. That's a good start against North Dakota State, especially, they're new to the conference.
No 4th down for you.
They bring the punter on.
Very good start defensively. Really am proud of that and see what the offense can do after our struggles last week.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Air Force's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Out to guide this offense is Liam Zarka. He probably spent plenty of time in the training room after being sacked 7 times in that loss last time out.
And he also threw 3 interceptions last week, which I bet you the coach wasn't too happy with him doing that. So our goal this week, offensively, we got to limit the turnovers because turnovers was really a problem. We threw the ball through 3 picks last week. We had 3 touchdowns, 3 picks last week. So we need to do a little bit better taking care of the ball. We also need to get our running game was good last week. We just did not. We just couldn't stop James Madison defensively.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be.
So we'll have to see what happens this week. Wow, no surprise Oregon beat Oklahoma State. To be fair, I expected Oregon to beat Oklahoma State anyway after they beat them like 66 points. But, Oklahoma State is Oklahoma State. And, of course, we can't do anything there. So we're just gonna be, just better be safe than sorry. Just go ahead and put the ball. We don't need to go for it on 4th down and give them good field position. No, we just need to make sure we just take care of business. This is a really dangerous North Dakota State team because I know them really well from Division II. They can really pull off upsets like nothing, like it's candy. So we got to be on our mind we got to be mindful about that. I know defensively we got to start tackling a little bit better. Didn't do that last week. We got our asses whooped by James Madison. We'll have to see if we can do a little bit better job this week.
So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Complete to Williams over the middle.
That's got to be a holding.
First down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer.
I don't know why that's roughing the passer. That looked like a holding to me, but whatever.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15.
Yeah, penalties have been really a problem for us. We gotta do it, and that's what I was talking about. I was getting ready to say, we gotta quit with these penalties, but we can't for some god unknown reason.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And after they mark off
ankle bruise injury from North Dakota State. Boy, they're having a lot of injury problems. We are without one of our players.
Looking for room. It's Scott.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the
and we suffer our first injury.
And made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
Your sternum will not be able to return for this. Oh, that's not what we need. We already lost one of our defensive players last week. Now we've lost one of them this week. I'm not really impressed.
To give on the counter.
Boy, it's going to be a long day defensively to get back in the
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming down?
We got to start doing a better. Oh my God, we had a sack and now we got a flag for face mask. Oh, great. Help.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down.
Yeah, injured Turnham did not need to. We could not ill afford to lose more players due to injuries, and this team is really banged up. So defensively, we are in trouble.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give
we gotta start getting some healthy players.
Right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll run play action.
Yeah, we really need to start doing a better job tackling. We are not doing a good job on tackling.
So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. Gets it inside the 5. Down
yeah, we're just allowing freaking North Dakota State just to kill us. And with a lot of injuries, this is not what we need to start this game.
Around the corner,
we are so banged up, it is not even funny.
Works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play.
We gotta stop him here.
Moved it forward to the 2. Now
close game between Missouri and Kansas.
There is a flag on the field. We'll see what
didn't need a freaking penalty. Good grief.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so
we're not doing a good job defensively. We're really just doing a pretty pathetic job.
Move it 1 more yard to get it in. Trying to surge it in.
Well, they can't get it in because we're doing this.
And this defense is giving up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss.
Defensively, we really need to start doing a better job of making stops. And this is a prime example of what I was just talking about.
By only giving up a field goal.
love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as
Really
one
need to
unit.
start doing this defensively. Just got to get something going here. Offensively, we are not doing a good job. We are just really slacking our abilities, and that's what it's help.
What a fantastic route.
Yeah, we really should have went zone coverage.
Where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point,
down 7-0, but defensively, we really need to get some healthy bodies. I mean, we're really taking injury like nothing. Wow, Texas beat Ohio State. Wow, that's a big upset. Holy shnikey.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if
offensively, we really need to get something going. Well, that's going to be a holding. That's going to be a holding. It's not going to stand. Oh, block in the back. Of freaking course, we got a block in the back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
We got to do a better job because this is not the start. Oh my God. That was a big catch.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up.
We don't throw the damn ball, but good God, that was a good one by Palmer. That's a big pass we needed. Jeez. Damn, Palmer. I see you, young man. I see you, young fella.
That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
And he has a solid game.
We just gotta take it easy. Just take it one play at a time, one possession. You know, we gotta figure out a way to wear out North Dakota State's defense, but good grief.
But if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long.
And drop it.
The first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football.
Yeah, really didn't do much on second down. We got to do something here on third.
Nice job by the defense.
This time we have the home crowd with us, so the visiting crowd.
Third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Falcons are rolling down the field.
We're really starting to click here offensively. I mean, the good thing is that we're going to have to make sure we do a better job of making better plays. So far, so good.
I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest.
Also beat Sam Houston State. That's good.
So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let.
We're doing a little bit better job just taking it easy, just taking one play at a time. I think we kind of rushed our passes last week, and that's what really hurt us. To be fair, it was really disappointing we lost by 20, but we really had nothing. We couldn't do anything. Couldn't run the ball, couldn't do much, couldn't get anything going. It's just, you know, offensively, we just really didn't have a good day. Defensively, I think injuries really have killed us, so we lost another key player, which we cannot ill afford to lose more key players. And
well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that as...
And we couldn't do that. Oh, God, we lost our quarterback.
They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. And on fourth down, they'll try
Boy, if we lose him, we are in trouble.
Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
This is going to be a long year for me. I mean, really going to be a long year. If we lose our quarterback for the rest of this game, we are in big trouble.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive.
I'm a little concerned about.
Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
I'm a little concerned about our quarterback.
Into the pile, maybe got
If
one.
we lose our quarterback, we are in big trouble.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Are you up 7-0? FCS Midwest up 7-0 on Cincinnati. What?
Caught behind the line. It's Scott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what
Why
the
are
call is.
we getting penalties?
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense.
We gotta knock it off with these penalties.
Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
When I see the words not return to the game, that's a concern I need to have.
Hands it off on the counter. Sweet cut there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offensively, we are just struggling. We just cannot stop North Dakota State. Defensively, I really feel like we are just getting killed. This is almost the same thing we had happen last week, except we did not get the ball to start the game. We are getting the ball to start the second half.
Very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it still, though.
The problem is we cannot tackle. The problem is we are just getting freaking screwed left and right, man.
Gets it out quickly.
That's got to be a holding or something like that.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
I don't know what we're doing. I talked about it in the loss last week. We gotta stop. We gotta stop with these penalties. To be honest with you, I mean this is starting to really get ridiculous. Offensively, we're not. I mean, defensively, we're just shooting ourselves in the fucking foot. And yep, we cannot stop this. I smell 0-2 coming if we don't get our heads out of our asses.
Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
I'm worried playing at the Fargo Dome next season. Jeez.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Yeah, hopefully we have our quarterback. I'm scared about our quarterback. Let's see. Our coaching. Is our quarterback coming back out? I know should not. Looks like our quarterback is going to be back. Yeah, quarterback's back in the game. We're without Deshaun Davis, who's out multiple weeks. And looks like Bruce Turnham, looks like Andrew Tillett will not be back in this game. That's a huge blow for us. Especially we cannot ill afford injuries defensively.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be stopped.
Big win for Missouri.
25, stopped at the 26. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early.
The problem is we have had injuries.
All those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really.
I'm worried we're not going to win this game against North Dakota State because let's be honest, we're already going to be down 2 defensive players.
To the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You can skin the cat a lot.
I think if we do take this loss, we're going to have to just we're just going to need to worry about healthy players because that's one of my goals as a coach. We gotta get healthy.
after the 4-yard completion on first down. Now
I know the YouTuber picked North Dakota State to beat this game, win this game, and well, at the rate this is going, he's getting his wish.
That giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
And we can't throw the ball. We can't get out. We can't make plays. We can't do anything. It's just our quarterback's getting killed, and offensively, we're not protecting our QB, and that's a huge problem. And now we're not making stops, and now he's got another face mask penalty on top of the we can't make tackles on special teams. Yep, we're going to lose this game. I can guarantee you. We're just struggling. We can't tackle. The YouTuber is happy for North Dakota State winning this game. I don't know what we're not. I mean, defensively, we have got to figure it out. I just did a Bedlam game and OU won in Norman. Oh, if he would have caught that, that would have been big for offense. We got to try something to get back in this game.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Pulls it again on the option. Maybe a crease.
Yep, we just can't make tackles. We can't stop them. We're getting run over.
1st and goal for the offense. Run in the red zone. It's Mitchell. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up.
We are just not tackling. Offensively, we are not running the football. We are not protecting our QB. We can't get anything going offensively. Defensively, we can't tackle. We can't make stops. We can't do anything, and we've got injured players left and right. I mean, if this was against Oklahoma State, the YouTuber would be already happy we would have lost.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's
Brody Whitson with the sack. Yeah, he really needed to step up because last week we did not do this to James Madison. And we're only down by 14.
Now the lead is extended a little further. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
A couple of these we're going to have Hawaii for my channel. We're going to have Hawaii and North Dakota State. It would be nice to be at the Fargo Dome.
To get something going right now, already down 17-3. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 20.
Well, we really need to get something going, to be honest with you. We have not done anything. Offensively, we cannot protect our quarterback, and that's really been the same problem we had problems with last week. Defensively, we can't tackle. Alright, we're just going to run the football. If passing's not going to work, we got to run the football, but we got to get something going.
They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped at the 28. That's a couple of yards short of the line to gain, and they'll need 2 on 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their
Well, we got to get something going because
here comes the option.
we got to get something going. Oh, give us 15.
A few bonus yards if they call that a face mask.
That's got to be a face mask. I mean, we have to go for it because we don't have a choice. It's either we go for it or we allow North Dakota State to just go up by 21.
Now on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
We gotta get something going, to be honest with you. Offensively, we have to get something going offensively. Defensively, we gotta start tackling a little bit better.
Staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping
This is
back to
really,
a spot.
this is what we need to start doing. We got to start tackling better. We got to start making plays. We got to start doing a better job of protecting our QB. That's been the big problem for the Falcons.
They were doing everything right, trying to defend the option there on third down. Dive man, no go. The quarterback can't keep it. It was the pitch guy.
Air Force going to be on Sunday Night Football.
Barely able to pick up the first, and now the defense has to face.
Which, by the way, I'm going to make this announcement. The Sunday night game between Air Force and Nevada will be rescheduled to Monday, which is now tomorrow. Whenever you guys see this video.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long.
We got to make sure we get some points on the board. Oh, come on, I went that first. Nope, didn't make it. I was trying to get a first down.
It would have been a 45-yard field goal attempt from here, but they'll go for it instead. Big fullback's got it.
Yeah, number two's just been a big help.
Keep this drive going.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be?
We got to keep running the football because that's been our bread and butter is run the football.
The offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
The give to the back. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition.
If Air Force is going to start winning football games, we got to start running the football a little bit better. We didn't do that last week, especially in the second half. So offensively, we have got to do a better job. Defensively, I have not been impressed.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Let's try to get something going. Passing game.
Throwing right.
Pass is caught.
They get him on the
First down. That's how the first quarter ends. Better numbers we're having in the first deal. 3 of 8 from third down.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone.
And we score a touchdown.
Charges across the line. Touchdown Falcons.
That's what we needed.
Touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some
5 yards for Davis, and we're back in this game.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of stop making tackles and all that because we have not done a good job tonight.
Once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important.
Yeah, we're going to have North Dakota State on We got a good Monday Night Football coming up got a good Monday Football Classic. Indiana, Notre Dame on my channel, guys. I really hope you guys are excited about that. In particular, myself. And that will be at Notre Dame, by the way.
He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back.
There's Indiana coming off a tough loss against Miami in the rematch of the National Championship. But really, I think if anybody wants to see Game of the Week on Monday, you better tune in to Notre Dame, Indiana on this channel. What we got? Air Force taking on...
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But
Abraham Myers, the intended receiver. I don't know who it was on the coverage. That was good coverage.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
All right, no penalties, guys. Come on. You guys should know better than that. I would be fine with a sack. And we can't tackle.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Should have blitzed him.
This offense absolutely.
We're not doing a good job, y'all. This is the same problem we had last week, except we deferred this week.
And he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are.
And we sacked the quarterback. That's exactly what we needed.
I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side.
Luke Fisher with a sack.
I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Get something going here, y'all. I mean, we really just haven't found ways to stop North Dakota State, which is fair play to North Dakota State because they were a really good football team. We just got to make stops, and we just did just there. As soon as I was just talking about that. But we got to do better. I mean, this is not like need to face 0-2 territory. To say that I'm telling the truth about Air Force is an understatement.
On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody...
We got to make sure we keep running the football. We got to make sure we got to take care of the ball. We got to make sure that this is a tough game, to be honest with you. I mean, I hate to be negative about it, but it's true.
They stop him almost immediately.
Palmer really doing a good job. 7 of 10 in passing. So we're doing a little bit better in the passing game than what we did last week. Okay, come on, I'm going to get the first. Nope, didn't get the first. Okay.
Short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a
We gotta go.
This is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
I'm saving the punter. Hell with the punter.
But not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
We got to keep the drive going. I mean, we did 14 plays on the last drive, which is nothing, and that was not what we needed. I mean, we did a 14-play drive last one. Wow, UConn beat Washington State. Holy God. And that's going to be a face mask. Holy shit. UConn beat Washington State. Excuse me, what the bleep?
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there.
Oh yeah, remember, Notre Dame's part of the Pac-12. Oh, by the way. Why they put Notre Dame in the Pac-12? Well, I want them to prove to fucking America why they deserve to be in a conference. I mean, Pac-12 may not be great, but to be fair, that's the only option I gave them.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
Well, good freaking luck when I run the ball over you, and I did this. Wow, look at that. Touchdown, Air Force. Holy hell, how the hell did we get through that? They just left that hole open, and I say, thank you very much. I go for 6. Watch this again by Owen Allen. Look at that. Look at that. Right through that hole, and he's off to the races. That was a big play. He's already got over 100, almost 120 yards of rushing. We've been running the football, as I talked about last week. We did that on a couple of plays, and boy, did we need that.
And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6.
38 yards and left the hole there for me to say, thank you, I will take it. Watch again. Look at that. Just right through that hole. And I'm like, thank you. I thought nobody was coming to tackle me. And boy, when you leave me that big of a hole, hasta la vista.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
We got to make sure that we keep doing defensively is make stops. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but remember, we defer. We put the defense out there so that way the offense can come up with a plan on what they want to do for their first drive. Well, we can't tackle with a crap.
The defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
106 yards. Boy, the running game is going to be the trick. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done. Also, I put up 58 points on the Oklahoma State Thunder in my 2K25 deal, which, by the way, I'm just going to say this now. The rest of that NBA 2K25 will all be non-streamed. I'm just going to do it do the rest of the season non-stream. I know that's not what I wanted to do, but to be fair, I want to do non-stream. Oh, come on. You're killing me, Air Force.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15.
Mississippi State lead Minnesota. Wow, 10-7.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Yeah, UConn beating Washington State. That's a big deal. UTSA and Texas State. I just did the... I did UTSA and Texas State. That was really good. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Let's go ahead and get right into
Look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance.
having
This
some
offense should
meatballs.
keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short game by the QB
Play resumed.
prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Got room to work.
Let's see, we got to do a better job of
His way ahead, but
making
not
less
much room.
penalties,
Pickup of
making
one
more
at the
stops.
24. Balls at the 24, a lot of
I
confidence in
mean,
their kicker
North Dakota
from
State's
here, but
really
they'll
making
have
us
to
see
take
that.
it off
Wow,
of his
Washington
foot
had a
and
close
convert
call
first
and
down.
almost lost to
And that's it.
Utah
Completed.
State. Wow, that would have been
Defender
upset.
all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, fourth down coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder.
Man,
Absolutely
that was a slow
perfect.
kick.
And guys, after the field goal, now they
Oklahoma
have the
beat
lead.
Michigan 49 to like 16. Good God. Not surprised OU's up already 2-0. San Diego State beat Notre Dame. Are you effing serious?
Really disciplined job by the
What?
coverage unit to get down there and make the
How did Notre Dame lose to a cupcake team? That is so cheap. MCS Midwest beat Colorado State. Wow. Duke beat Illinois in this present. How do you lose to an to a cupcake team? How did San Diego State win that game? That is some cheese, ladies and gentlemen.
This might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Fires on the move. It'll
My
be incomplete.
goodness.
Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
That is not good news for
That
this
is
offense, guys. I mean, the defense only
ridiculous.
brought 3 on that
San
play. They
Diego
were still able
State
to get
pulls
after
off the
quarterback.
upset
This O-line has got to
or
play better.
loses. Oh my God, we got broken tackles and we're already at midfield nearly.
But he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Wake Forest is up Purdue. Purdue's really not done well of late. I don't know what the deal is. But how did San Diego State lose that game? I don't know. Wow, that was a game. Hi everybody coming in to watch this game. Alabama leading Kentucky. Wow, 7-3. Damn, is Alabama really that trash, or is freaking Kentucky really good? I don't freaking know.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast.
How did San Diego State lose that?
Nice job expanding
That's shocking about that San Diego State game.
Tackle guys in the open field. Great job.
Alright, we are going for it because I cannot trust myself.
But I think he's going to be just a hair short.
Virginia leading FCS East. I'm really not surprised about that, to be honest with you. First down.
And it will tell you
Oh, 8 other people watching with me.
got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and
Gee.
they keep the drive alive. The
I don't know
Falcons
how
have their
Notre Dame
offensive line
lost.
here.
That's, puzzling me. Oh,
Intercepted.
for
Big
God's
play,
sake.
stops the drive.
The one thing I didn't need to do is turn the ball over.
With their nickel personnel, and I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about
We have got to do a better
outside when you
job.
have tight ends flexed
That
on the perimeter,
is
bigger bodies
really
blocking
making me
smaller
upset.
guys.
We had a nice drive going. I think we just made a bonehead decision. We had to get something going. I mean, our offense is garbage. I'm not making this shit up, guys. Our offense is so terrible, so trash. We have a trash
I think it's the
defense.
play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my
We're a lot better
playmakers.
running the
Can we take
football than we are
advantage on
passing the
this defense
football.
to get a touchdown here, Dave.
And just
Once
keep
my
moving
meatballs
the
are
ball
done,
down
I
the
will be
field. Just
back.
execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no
Wow,
need to
we
panic.
cannot
Moving the
freaking
football,
tackle.
And we got the lead.
Jumped on top of the pile. Now facing a third
I'm surprised.
and long.
Cannot believe Notre Dame lost. They were the number 3 team in the country and they lost.
To throw, it's Hayes.
How do you lose to San Diego freaking State? Oh my God, we can't tackle. We're just knocking people down, not wrapping up.
With a fresh set of downs.
Eastern Michigan almost lost to San Jose State. That would have been an upset. That's baffling me. Rutgers beat Boston College. I think we would have had trouble with Boston College. Missouri beat Kansas. No surprise there. But Notre freaking Dame, who was third in the country. Wow, Cal beat Syracuse.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do.
At Syracuse, that's a big road win. Florida Atlantic beat Navy. Wow, shocker.
Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside.
Army, Air Force Navy, that's going to be a good one. Oh, wow, what's the quarterback doing? Arkansas State won. I'm going to go get my meatballs in a minute. I'll be back in a second, guys. All right, I'm back.
Guys getting it done.
So we beat FCS. That San Diego's, that Notre Dame game they lost. What? I beg your pardon.
And here comes the punt team.
Not surprised Baylor won. UTEP got a win. Good for UTEP.
Fields the punt and tries to work
Old
it the
Dominion.
other way. They're able to put a
Wow,
stop to that
they kept it
return
close
right
with
at the 30
Virginia
yard line.
Tech. Oh my word.
And the Air Force offense ready to take over.
I don't think Virginia Tech's going to be happy with that, but I'm not complaining.
Mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David,
Let's also not forget, we won the toss, but we defer. Georgia Southern almost beat Clemson. What?
And let him do his thing.
What?
The option look.
How did Georgia Southern almost beat Clemson? What the hell?
The defense wins that one.
I think everybody in the YouTube chat's like, what the hell? How did Clemson almost lose that? I 9 other people. Boise State beat Memphis. No surprise there. It's Memphis, for God's sakes. Oh, come on.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really.
Yeah,
well.
we are not doing a good job. We cannot stop, and we can't make plays. FCS Midwest beat New Mexico. UCF beat Pitt. Wow, I expected Pitt to win that game, but damn. Maryland beat Louisiana. I think that's Louisiana. It's either Louisiana Monroe or UConn beat Washington State. That's a shocker.
They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to
We're
put
not
that punt behind you. It's
tackling.
over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
South Florida won. Iowa beat Iowa State.
Let's see which way that's going to go.
Florida National beat Buffalo. No surprise there.
Well, that was an easy
Can't
one
stop
for the
committing
officials.
penalties,
Can't
for
grab a
goodness
face
sakes.
mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh
James
set of
Madison
downs.
destroyed FCS. Miami, Ohio beat freaking FCS Midwest. It's a cupcake game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
OU beat Michigan. I'm not surprised OU beat Michigan again. But that score, I think the score is going to be a little different this year.
You're trying to stay as close as you can.
Oregon beat Oklahoma State. Are we really that surprised about Oklahoma State losing?
Getting them on the ground.
Washington almost losing to Utah State. Now that would have been an upset.
That was a good example there of it.
That would have been something I would have been saying, excuse me, how the hell did that happen? Hell, how did Central Michigan almost lose to FCS Midwest? Good grief. Indiana beat FCS Midwest.
To the air. It's Hayes. They'll throw it to the back on the
Oh,
screen.
come on. Can we get a freaking stop? Wow, Utah beat Arkansas.
New set of downs after the completion.
That's the question. How did San Diego State beat Notre Dame?
Wants to throw it.
How did Notre Dame lose to San Diego flipping State? Excuse me, what the...
After the catch, but the question is,
Everybody in the YouTube chat look at that and say, excuse me, how the hell did that happen?
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call.
Fair play to the Aztecs. They beat a good Notre Dame team.
And send the tight end in motion. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat.
I can't wait to tell everybody in the Discord deal, like, you know what's the stupid? You know what would be the stupidest thing ever? And I know this is going to sound like y'all are going to look at me and say, "Wow, you're an idiot, Sandwich." Is it fucking San Diego State beats fucking Notre Dame? Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this shit up on YouTube.
Your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit.
My God. Wisconsin's winning, no surprise there, but damn, San Diego State beats Notre Dame and San Diego.
Quarterback feel like he's having a hard day.
That's a game I picked Notre Dame to win in real life.
Has no response, just a sack party.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Minnesota took the lead back.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get
Why are we not going after the quarterback, guys?
Marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Falcons now
I can't believe.
They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in.
I'm going to be honest with you guys.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel
If someone tells me Notre Dame's going to lose to fucking San Diego State, I'm going to look at you and say, I'm questioning that decision.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Love the play call, and I love being aggressive there in the first play of the drive, backed up on your own end. There's a lot of coordinators that would just try to run the ball, get some more room, get into a rhythm, but they're taking a shot right away, find some real estate. Receiver, QB on the same page. That's looking really nice if you're on offense.
Give to the fullback.
I just don't know why we're not doing that every drive.
We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Today, I'm really shocked about Notre Dame losing in the video game to San Diego State. To say that I'm really shocked about that is an understatement. Why would Notre Dame even lose to freaking San Diego fucking State? In real life, they would destroy them. In a video game, they lose. How the hell did that happen? God, watching the video game Sports Center is going to be fun later tonight. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Florida Atlantic beating Navy. That's shocking.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
You know what's really weird is that I'm going to be doing all the military games before OU Texas. Now tell me how crazy that shit is.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, but I may end up saving,
looking for a man. It's Hayes.
I may end up saving, America's game to, like, November, if you all want me to. More than likely, I'll do that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
That's twice we've had a couple of chances to try to get something going, and...
They're setting up the
oh, look, we're not going to stop them. Oh, wait, I eat my own fucking words. Fuck me, then.
He's a yard short. And they are sending out the field goal unit now.
I really feel like we need to start doing a better job of tackling. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but we're just wasting these possessions.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
Now we got to respond.
Here he comes.
Nah, we've gone back.
Will be brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football.
We really need to start taking care of the football because this is ridiculous with
they're allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
like our quarterbacks having the same problem we had last week where we could not stop.
It's Pickett. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
I mean, we got to. I mean, we've thrown 2 picks in this first half. That's unacceptable. I mean, I understand this is a good Let me start that over before I fuck it up. I understand we're playing a good North Dakota State is what I'm trying to say. Jeez, I can't talk. It's after midnight, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, the Georgia Southern one almost beating Clemson, that scratched my head. Like, how did Clemson nearly lose to them?
Bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I mean, I'll be damn glad if... Oh, for fuck's sake!
First half turnover can swing momentum, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Why is it the last 3 drives now? We have something fucking going. We go to throw the damn pass and we get picked off.
His 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
That's 3 interceptions in the first half.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Christ. Our quarterback needs to be fucking benched.
Stumbled to the ground.
If you're not gonna
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down.
If I'm Air Force, I'm kicking myself. Because you would have had, let's see, what, 21 points you would have had a chance on North Dakota State. And instead of taking advantage, you just throw.
So dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now
I want to take a timeout.
The 7th sack of the game.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the
I think
half.
we're going to probably just... This is what I think we're going to do.
Punt is in the air on
Let's
4th
not
down.
even take a chance.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much
All right,
confidence
I'm just
they
gonna
have in
be-
this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run?
Take a
Maybe stay
timeout.
aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The quarterback takes a knee. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to
I just
stop
want
the
to
clock
take a
again
knee
for
so I can go to the
remainder of
locker.
this half.
Okay.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
And with a young team and an inexperienced team, I'm okay going into halftime here trailing and not trying to do too much at the end of the half. Just get your guys
Yeah, let's
back in
just
the
take the
locker
knee and
room,
just go to the
coach
locker
them up,
room and
make
just
the
have a
adjustments you
chat.
gotta make, and instill in them the belief and confidence they can come back here and win the game in the second half.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with San Diego State taking on the number 3 team, the Notre
That's
Dame Fighting
ridiculous.
Irish. And it's the Aztecs able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near
Texas
their
beat
preseason
Ohio
goal, of course.
State.
So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to our game here in Colorado Springs. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why
Yeah.
throw it when you've got rushing attacks like
Our goals
these?
for the second half, we got to start doing a better job not throwing the football.
Guys at Falcon Stadium.
Funny thing is, I want to tell you all this. I've been to Falcon Stadium in real life. I really enjoyed it. Got to see Army, Air Force Army, Air Force Navy. Got to sit there and enjoy the atmosphere between 2 military teams.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, the Falcons head coach told me at the half, his quarterback not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the 3rd quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, we're about to go 0-2 if we lose this game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Don't tell me this is on the offense. That would be a killer. Come on, guys.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up.
That's been the problem so far in this game. We get something going right, and then what happens? It's either we get penalized or we shoot ourselves in the foot.
Picking up the 1st down, they have it at the 36. And the Falcons come to the line.
We were 18 of 40 last week. We're not throwing the ball a lot this week.
Inside. It's Davis. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
We need to start doing a better job. Defensively, we have got to start tackling a bit better. Oh, good catch. We got to start tackling better defensively because we are just giving up. We're just giving North Dakota State too many good looks. Offensively, we got to start getting the football pass. I know running the ball is fine, but running the football is not going to win us games. We got to start throwing the ball better. We got to start being smarter. We got to start making sure we make better decisions.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Yeah.
They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
No, we get a
They say
holding.
you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Well, the good news is we'll just back it up 10 yards. But we have got to start doing a better job because we cannot. I surely hope we get something together because we are not doing a good job. Offensively, fumbles, mistakes, turnovers are killing us. We just cannot get it out of our you-know-whats, and we're just getting our butts kicked left and right. So we've got to do a better job offensively. Defensively, we are not tackling.
Doing a great job attacking those
That's
guys up
the
front,
problem.
not opening
We
lanes to
cannot
run through. Nice
stop
job to
making
nullifying
stupid
that run.
mistakes. This has got to be either a holding or a face mask. Oh, thank God we got a pass
And the defender
interference.
just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in
Thank
the air. He simply
God.
can't do it, and the referees caught it.
But we really need to start doing a better job. Because if we continue to play like we did last week, and we're doing it again this week, if we continue to play like this, we're going to get destroyed. I hope to God we get some practice next week because we got something's got to change. Even if we win this game, we have a lot of work to do.
And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
I know we are a very young team, and I get that, but we have got to get it together.
10-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled.
We got to get it
The
together.
run came up, made a nice tackle.
We need to figure it out. We need to do a better job. We're not getting rid of the ball. That's the problem. We are not getting rid of the ball.
They'll try a field goal.
We have got to do better.
The lead is down to a field goal. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
We're just making stupid mistakes.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Finds his tight end.
That's coming back. I saw a clear holding.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Back to throw, it's Hayes. And he's all bottled up.
Oh, my God.
The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that.
We got a turnover.
And the defense
Holy shit. About damn time the defense got something for us.
The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job.
Nick Beckwith. About damn time the defense got something for us. We have got to take advantage of this.
With an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Gets the back moving. The gift
If we don't score here, I'm going to be pissed.
On the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be
we got to score on this.
They can pick up a first without scoring.
We have to score.
They make the
and that's a face mask.
Flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
That's got to be a face mask. We just got handed a gift.
Face mask penalty.
We have got to take it.
And a first down. And the defense is just
no questions asked. We got to take it. We got to score here. Make North Dakota State pay for that. We did.
Finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose.
We needed that. That was, we capitalized on the misfortunes by North Dakota State. I said we got to get stops. We got to get something going. And what happens? The defense forced a turnover. We take the lead.
Stayed in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
That turnover was costly. I think everyone would agree that was a costly turnover.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Heaves it deep.
Oh, boy. Oh, we almost got our second turnover. That would have been big.
He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
That would have been big. This is a tough North Dakota State team. Oh, we got to get a stop. Oh, what the? What on earth was that, man? He was like on top of that deal. Like, what on earth are you doing? He's like on top of the quarterback's head. What the hell?
Hey guys, you know the other thing
what on earth was that? Oh, big stop. That's a big stop we needed. Big stop. We got a 3 and out. Goes back to what I was talking about in the first half. We needed to make stops.
He'll field the punt.
That was big, y'all.
To the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the Air Force offense ready to take over.
Boy, we needed a stop, and did we get one?
Follow suit here. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
First down.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Last completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try
big.
Again.
We got to keep doing it.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down.
I mean, that's key right there.
And it's in.
Come on.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver.
Hi, everybody watching. Boy, you're watching a barn burner between North Dakota State and Air Force in this dynasty. I didn't expect y'all to.
It'll be third and long.
I gotta put my fast thoughts up in the.
They'll run play action.
Ooh,
On target.
that's a first down if it stands.
On the play. Let's see if it stands.
I think this is gonna be on us. Yep, it is.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Still third down.
I don't know why the clock's still going.
After that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just missed
Well,
on the
that didn't do us any bit of good.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play.
Ooh, we put it at the 1. That punter put it at the 1.
I mean, you talk about power. That dude just.
That's what we needed.
Across the field,
Oh boy, that was a special teams with the play. Finally, special teams.
Stopped after a gain of 3.
We're at the 1 yard line.
Got 3 on first down and second and
That was a good special team. Coach will be happy about that. You put it at the 1 yard line, force him to go the distance.
He lofts it high.
Oh shit.
And it's incomplete.
Thought that was going to be picked off, but thankfully it wasn't.
Guys, they're not going to
Boy, we forced that punt all the way to the 1. We'll take it.
On third and
Oh,
he's going to have to throw for it. He ended up.
That's a great defensive stop.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. And the punt goes
When you give us good field position, I'll give you
Have
that.
it right around the 40-yard line. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks up the first down. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps moving. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough
big.
for a first down.
I don't know if the
Big
defense
first
came into this
down.
one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Ever since the third pick.
Give to the big fullback.
Touchdown!
Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to tack one.
Man, we needed that.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Now you know why I defer the second half, for that reason.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Because I want the defense to figure out, you know, how we can stop the North Dakota State offense.
Right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get.
So that's why we sent the defense out first to begin the ball game.
They can put something together here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, very happy with this game we're doing. Second half, we're doing a little bit better, but I think we still got a lot of work to be done. I know this is a big lead. Remember, last week we lost after leading by a lot.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Oh my God, they turned it over. Holy shit.
Just a short return, but that would have been
That's exactly what we need you to do, North Dakota State. You did the same thing I did in the first half, throw the ball 3 picks.
I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch.
Finally, we're getting something together.
And you could tell the quarterback was not ready.
I just wish we did this last week. But nevertheless, Blake Fletcher, big pick for him.
Air Force has it.
Didn't have a single pick last week.
Sends it back in motion. Big fullback's got it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often and usually don't go far down the field. But a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Pickett. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short coming from
let's just start being mindful with us being in the lead. Let's just start. Oh, that's a 15-yard penalty. I was going to get ready to say, I think let's be mindful of thinking about taking points rather than taking interceptions, if you know what I mean. And as soon as I was getting ready to say that, boy, that's an automatic first down.
The face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Here we go. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
You know, our big boys running the football, and that's exactly what we need to do. Let's get our first passing touchdown out of the way, but let's not throw a damn INT.
Going for 6.
There we go.
Touchdown Air Force.
I said let's make sure we don't throw an INT in. What did I say? We had our first touchdown pass of the night.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team is really
Jonathan Theory with the touchdown. First passing touchdown for Air Force.
Heartbreaking loss last week.
Well, here's the thing. Last week, let's see, 61 yards last week, no TDs. This week gets 3 catches, 31 yards, and a TD.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
Thing is, North Dakota State has not scored any points since we've come out of the break.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Bunch formation for these receivers.
You know, we have not... I mean, the quarterback's going to have to do a better job not throwing picks.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Mitchell. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, I'll be happy with this if we get the win. But our quarterback has got to do a better job of not throwing INTs.
To the air, it's
We got to start throwing the ball a little bit better.
He's brought down
And
with a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Gets it inside the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Ocean from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in.
I have 14 other people watching. I'm watching as well because I'm watching to make sure the stream's good.
Running the option, it's Hayes. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield.
Has North Dakota State ever scored a point? No, we've outscored them 24-0 in this third quarter.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, yep. So this will be their first points in the half. Yeah, we had 2.5 sacks a week ago. We're really back in the win column. Boy, Texas beating Ohio State. That's huge.
Absolutely center cut.
All right, North Dakota State's on the board. I don't think the Cadets should be upset because we're leading 41-26. I'm not going to guarantee we're going to win this game. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and make sure we just make no mistakes. You see what I mean?
From inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the
Charger.
How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a nice
Chris Pickett had only 4 catches last week. He's had 3 tonight.
Right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Right down to 2 minutes left to go in the third. FCS Midwest, as I said, beat Mexico. That's crazy.
Got his man down the middle.
That's got to be either roughing the passer or that's a hold.
We'll see what that's all about.
Up, we are declining that penalty.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense will gladly.
Well, we already got a first down, so it really didn't matter.
Looking down,
Penalty is declined. It's another first down and more.
Inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points.
Incomplete,
that,
but we got a
he just
flag.
takes what the defense gives him.
Oh, it's a rough in the passer, so that's 15 yards.
Down the field, really good decisions by the QB.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
I don't think the offense minds.
Down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground.
Last week we really made a lot of errors.
Looking to fire.
Touchdown! That's our second touchdown
And
pass.
the route is on.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1. Lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Let's not rule that out. I gotta tell the broadcast people, just because you're thinking Air Force is gonna go 1-1 doesn't necessarily mean that's gonna be true.
And right down the middle. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Hayes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go.
I think the defense I think the defense finally got their heads out of you-know-what. Because there were some things that I didn't like last week that I'm liking this week.
Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Gotta limit the penalties, if you ask
You
me.
can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Yeah, much better game we had than James Madison. I wanted to test our luck, but we didn't.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Bet these cadets will go take a shower after this game's over with, get a nice hot meal, get ready for next week.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing
So,
big.
really proud of what we've done tonight.
Oh, they really could have
Oh,
used
good
that
stop.
catch there.
That was a
Physical
good
pass
stop.
Defense, it brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
That's going to be a
And the
touchback.
punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Which will be the final play of the third quarter. I'd like to point that out. We block. Nope, didn't get a block.
Drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Nope.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the option. And after a very short...
We're down. We'll think about that at the end of the third.
The end of the third quarter. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Hand off to the fullback. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Run it with the fullback. He's got enough for the first down.
Well, we got a first down, so you ain't going to bitch about it.
Keep this drive going.
Gotta have it situation. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella who does the dirty work. The fullback gets the first down, and you still have life in this football game.
Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the
Good.
left. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds a little space. Got a little grass. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Okay, we got to
So
figure it
that
out.
penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second
We'll be
down.
fine. We'll just have a nice little talk post game and see what we need to do.
Off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Now facing a
Yeah, it's not really that surprising. When I talked about it back in the first half, oh, come on.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
You gotta be kidding me, North Dakota State.
He was grabbing for
You gotta
anything he
have
could get a hold
Duncat
of
spit
and
on
wound
those
up with a
helmets.
fistful
What
of face
boneheads.
masks, and it'll cost him
You had a
15.
great defensive play, only to get it wiped down by a 15-yard penalty and a face mask, and gave me a free first down. You cannot do that, guys.
And the defense snows him under
You
after
don't
a
give
very
Air
short
Force
game.
a free first down.
And I think offense
You
is
can't
showing
make
they
this
are
shit
willing
up
to
like
run the
Jamie
football,
McMurray.
even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
And they gave me another face
There's a
mask.
flag on the field. Let's see which way
Keep
Duck's
giving my
gonna go.
player a face mask penalty. We'll take advantage.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down.
Yeah, you should know
Offense
better than
comes
that,
back
North
out with a
Dakota
new set
State.
of downs after the penalty. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback.
Oh, for God's sake.
Down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Short gain on the play before he slides.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Cannot be doing that, Air Force. I understand we're up by 22 points, but we cannot be doing that.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickel.
Snags it, and there's running room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. He lets it fly. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mitchell. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players.
We gotta do a better job.
This penalty so important at the college level. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And they're not on the same page there. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon.
Yeah, that's not good for North Dakota State.
Nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
We gotta make sure, because I know when I get ready to do the Buccaneers crew mode, which I'm going to do that, that's touchdown, but is that going to stand? No, it will not count, because you boneheads committed a holding.
As the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And guys, sometimes even as much as you hate penalties, at least it was one of effort. Backed up, 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Yeah, he committed a holding.
The containment and the tackling, they stop him for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball.
This has been a really interesting game. Offensively, we finally got our act together offensively. So.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Good God.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And the defense
already back. It's a long way to go.
Hold on. Literally, they'll back him up for 3rd and goal. Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be 4th down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown.
I don't like this call by North Dakota State. I don't like this call. And I question that call.
4th down stop. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand and an opportunity to run this clock.
Give me another 15-yard penalty.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Well, I don't know how I would evaluate this possible win, but
tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Free yards.
All right, so it's a shoulder.
For the offense after that penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Yeah, really, I think for me, we need to be proud of this victory.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Turning it on.
Yep, go out of bounds.
Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
That was a big run.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the mitts and the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's Kelly. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run the option. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Yeah, much better episode.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20.
Yeah, a lot better game today, this week than last week.
Out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field.
Wow, 20 people watching. Thank you all for the support. Make sure y'all hit that
I agree. I do
subscribe button. Make sure you give them a like. Let me know what you guys think about this next game we're going to be at, which I think we are hitting the road, taking on, I believe it's Northern Illinois, I think.
They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on 1st down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of...
Like 25, really just...
The offense has lost the element of surprise here, right? 4th quarter, they're trailing by a lot. They're trying to go 4 verticals, but the defense knows it's coming, and they do a nice job in the back
I know
end.
what we really need to do is we got to do a better job. I'm really scared about the Tampa deal.
But he got 10 on that one.
What is it? Soon to be next week, by the way. Next week, we start our Madden NFL 27 with... the Bucks.
Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought
That's
down,
a face
but there's
mask.
A flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs.
And like I said, North Dakota State has a chance. I don't want to rule it out.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Off play action. Fires left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world.
That was a bad drop.
He just got too excited.
Well, they're trying to hit the out route to the perimeter of the field. It's a good route by the wide receiver. He just drops the ball.
Our defense really has stepped up. Ever since we lost that player for the game, we've really needed to step up, and we got a much better performance tonight.
Chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really proud of this team tonight.
They'll run it.
We needed this win, to be honest with you. Last week was a tough loss. Playing on the road against a really good opponent.
Is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. They'll move the tight end. Was to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
Oh, it's coming. Second time they scored a touchdown, only for it to...
The way things have gone in this one, they're probably not surprised. You make a play and they wipe it out on the penalty.
Also, Allen will not return to the game.
Well, you really can't afford to get that type of call down here when you're trying to punch in a score. Throws toward the end zone.
Pass caught.
North Dakota State makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And he puts through the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Man, oh man.
From inside
I thought for sure we were not going to come back to win this game. To be fair with y'all.
Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Motion from the back.
Yeah, we're really all banged up and all that, but hey.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Rolling through.
Passes incomplete. Wow.
Incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Want to check to see what, how bad's the injury report. Luca Rawls Jr. is out for 2 quarters. To be determined. Looks like Andrew Tillett, who we lost. Yeah, if we lose our running back, we're in big trouble.
There is a man slow to get up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. At the 45, snags it and he's open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Right on target this time. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move, it's Mitchell. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
All right, we got to get this stop.
Great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in.
Nope.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
How about the response by this defense? You gave up some yards, so what? Bowed your neck now on 3rd and goal, 3 stops in a row when it matters most, forcing the offense into a critical 4th down situation.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Working that left side now. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Oh, dear.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down.
Oh, yeah.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game...
5 minutes left to go in the game. We just need to just drain the clock out. I know they have their 3 timeouts, and so do we, but we got to drain the clock out.
This is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
I think this is a face mask. Nope.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
Yeah, that's been our problem this whole game, is we keep getting penalties. So.
Ground to cover after the flag. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
I didn't kick it hard enough, that's the problem. Second missed field goal on the first one tonight.
Wants to throw, it's Hayes. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He's got him. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, under-talked about things. Like, understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Oh, dear God.
They talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right
this
now
is what I'm scared about, this 2-point conversion. And they got it. Damn. Our defense is beaten up.
They get the 2-point conversion, but hold on just a second. Looks as if there is an injury on the play. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. So this offense really needs to put together a drive as they've seen their lead whittled all the way down to a field goal. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead,
What did I tell you all back when just like, I think several minutes, I think it was like, what, 45 minutes ago I talked about this. Doesn't matter if we have the lead, don't rule out North Dakota State.
The short hands, it's Pickett.
Well, them causing a face mask is a bit problem. Good Lord, it may be ugly.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
First down, that will seal it.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got.
That will definitely seal it for sure, y'all.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got his man on the right.
Oh, that's a face mask.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's a face mask, y'all.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there.
Remember, they got one timeout left. We got to make sure they burn that last timeout.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. Try to make up.
I think once we get this first down, we're going to take the knee and run out the clock.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Touchdown!
He gets it in! Touchdown, Falcons!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown.
That, my friends, is the dagger.
Put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The Lord, I was freaking out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Oh man, that was what we call close call. Remember, with North Dakota State out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. We can if we want to.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15.
Thank you all so much for joining me this late night Saturday, early Sunday morning. Thank you all. It's been a very long game, a really hard-fought game. North Dakota State really, let's face it, really making this harder for me. Want to see any update on our injury report. We are banged up like crazy. So, don't know about Owen Allen's condition. Out for the game. 2 quarters, so Rawls Jr. will be back next week. That's good. We need him.
Distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Man, let it rip, young fella. I mean, closing in on 450 yards, throwing the ball early and often.
That's it. That will seal it, boys and girls.
Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now
what a relief.
Well, man,
first win of the year for Air Force. We're going to get the win against North Dakota State, and it wasn't pretty. It was ugly. It wasn't pretty. It was an ugly game. It wasn't pretty, but we will take the W. JT Tomesco seals the deal. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how this game is going to end. That's going to do it. We get the win. Yay!
This was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses
3 touchdowns, 3 picks, just like last week.
Throwing the ball, running the ball,
but we did a little bit better job in the second half. We got to do a better job the entire game.
Defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen. You got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that's being scored.
North Dakota State will fall to 2-1, 0-1 in conference play. We improved to 1-1 in conference play. 1-0 in conference play, 1-1 overall. But we were bang the flip up. So we show you the final stats. They had more first downs than us. So we both turned the ball over 3 times, so we're even Steven as far as that is concerned. Show you the stats real quick while I get ready to say a big thank you to all of you watching. Nearly 30 people watching this stream. I appreciate you guys' support. It was a very ugly game. Offensively, we were off to a sluggish start. We just kept grinding, kept fighting. I felt like we came alive in the second half, but we have got to do a better job of limiting the mistakes, limiting the turnovers and all that. So, I think that's something I think we can definitely work on in practice. I mean, it was not a pretty win, but it was an ugly win, and I felt like we just need to do a better job of protecting our quarterback. So, other than that, the running game went well. So, offensively, I think that's something we're going to work on in practice. Defensively, we have been banged up the first 2 weeks. Injuries have not really helped the situation. I know we had a couple of our offensive players had to play defensively, which is not what we need to do, but hopefully we can get some guys that are banged up back on the field. I really would be sad if we're going to be shorthanded defensively, but even though we gave up 48 points, we kept fighting. We kept grinding away. We finally started getting turnovers and all that. We outscored them 41-26 in the second half, which is pretty incredible. So, good win for Air Force. We improve to 1-1 overall, 1-0 in conference play. North Dakota State will fall to 2-1 overall, 0-1 in conference play. Well, that's going to do it for us. I appreciate you all joining me. It was very much a slugfest game. And, I want to say a big thank you. Again, the final, Air Force 58, 48 for North Dakota State. A big victory there. We will get ready for next Friday. We'll be back doing this Friday. Don't forget, Air Force in Nevada has been rescheduled for tomorrow. So make sure you guys look forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching me. I appreciate you guys' support. It's been a lot of fun. So, going to be an awesome week of practice we got to worry about. Hopefully we're not banged up on some players, and hopefully we get some players back. Ooh, we play Nebraska, and that's going to be a tough game, folks. That's going to be a tough one. So, I think the sentence, wish us good luck. It's going to be a tough one. So we'll see what happens next week. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Daniel Voiles. Good night from Colorado Springs.